let's take a look at an application problem involving percent. So this problem here has a paragraph. It has a circle graph with a title and a key, and then it has a question. So let's read all the parts carefully. The circle graph shows hamburger sales by various restaurants in a recent year. The total sales were 35 billion. Then we have our circle graph divided into different pie-shaped pieces and shaded different ways. And here we have a key to the different shadings. So this shading stands for Manello's at 44%. This shading stands for Burger Cove at 22%. Mary's, this stands for Mary's at 8%. Harold's at 10%. And this for other at 16%. Now remember, the percent idea always goes with of something. It goes along with percent of something. So what is that percent of something? Well, these are percents of, these are parts of total hamburger sales, so these are percent of total sales. We're told that that's 35 billion. So reading carefully now, we know the whole circle stands for 35 billion in total sales, and each part stands for a percent of 35 billion. The question is, what were total hamburger sales by Harold's in dollars? So $35 billion is the total, and Harold's part of that is 10%. So what were total hamburger sales by Harold's? We could make a sentence for that. We could say Harold's sales were 10% of total sales. It's a pretty good sentence, and it has all the parts we need to translate like we've translated our other sentences. We had to write our own basic sentence this time. So Harold's sales all means one thing, and that's what we don't know. It's asking what were the total hamburger sales by Harold's. So we know that's going to translate as our unknown, or our variable. Were, that's like is, are, was, were. Those all translate the same. 10% will translate, of will translate, and total sales, two words together that will translate. Okay, Harold's sales, remember that's what we don't know, that's our variable. Were, there's our equal. 10% we can translate to the decimal form of 10%, 0.10. Of is times, and total sales we can find here in our paragraph, total sales 35 billion. Let's write the number 35 and the word billion out to the side. We'll pick it up later as a label. Okay. Alright, now X is isolated. We just have to do the math on the other side. So we do that math. X is equal to, that would be 3.5, and we'll bring the word billion. 3.5 billion. And there was another word in here, it says in dollars, so I think we might put the dollar sign right here, $3.5 billion.